This. Are we live?
We're live.
We're live.
I don't know why it wouldn't let me play that.
I don't know. Hey,
the
Mr.
intro, right?
Sean Pennywise, and
That was some intro
Danny,
tonight.
he's not on track. He fell off 2 days ago.
I fell off the tracks. Gave it out of
Oh,
tracks.
gone. He's gone.
Here.
You minutes, hey man. Hello, track.
Say it, Fred. Till the next one. Keep it on the tracks.
Yeah, we're live.
Well, I know you're live. I don't know what the hell you're doing.
Well, the wife was walking downstairs, so I had to play that real quick.
Oh, okay. Hey, Anthony Dodge. Yes, I'm here. We're
Anthony
here.
Dodge. You know who got the cookie tonight? Let's start off with that.
Wigwag got the cookie.
Wag Workshop.
Yes, sir. He was in the front runner.
Then you had Brian Ferguson.
He beat up Mark, too. Mark
Yeah,
must
beat up Mark. And James 4014. How's it going?
Yeah. And Mr. Valley 56XX, welcome. Rick
How's it going?
Strange, Ronald Rondu.
And then you got Lee.
You got Anthony Borden.
Anthony, how are you?
And Ferguson, John Garvin.
Rick Strange.
At the bottom here, Derek Alexander, welcome, sir. Hot Dog Pilot Andy is in the chat.
Model Trains Reviews, too. How's it going?
And Anthony Dodge, the Model Train Outsider, is here.
Anthony.
Who else?
Ronald Rondu.
SORCN Hagersville Subdivision. That what's his name? That's Andrew, right?
Andrew, yep.
Yep.
Gunner. And Sean Pennywise.
Mr. Rick's Train is in the chat.
N Scale Dystopia, Demi. John BFGR. How's it going, John? And John Garvin.
And if you want a video on wiring, check out N Scale Dystopia's video today on wiring and layout. He did a pretty good job on it.
That was pretty cool.
Yes.
And Denny's live Thursday, Third Rail Thursday.
That's correct.
Unofficially sponsored Celsius, healthy energy drink. Get her in there. Mike H.O. Trains.
Unofficially sponsored by me.
And
Here we saw Wigwag was here. He got the cookie.
Joe Raider, Black Rock Central Railroad. How's it going, Joe?
Anfield Road layout in the loft is in here. Mr.
Yes,
Lee.
sir. Lee, how's it going?
You got the other James in here, 4014.
And Floyd Robinson.
Welcome,
Floyd,
Floyd.
waiting for the weather to break. Oh, you see the cutter on my on the thumbnail?
Yeah, I saw that. I want you to send me that picture.
I can send you that picture. That's 504, the Jordan spreader, and they had that out last week when we had all that snow, or was it 2 weeks ago now?
Yeah, well, they had the Southern Ontario Railroad had their spreader out too.
Yeah.
Hey, there it is. There's the man.
There he is.
There he is.
M&M Rails.
Welcome, Mark. Yes, they had it out in Hagersville area somewhere.
Oh, what happened to my camera?
I don't know. Has to. I started to say hi to Mike H.O. Trains. Welcome.
Mike, how's it going?
You got Mr. our Joe Raider.
Joe Raider. Yep, we got Joe.
And so yeah.
Everybody's saying hi to each other.
Yeah.
Floyd's on.
There's Awesome Possum Brad. Welcome, sir.
Awesome Possum Brad.
I replaced the wheels on the 2 boxcars the other day.
Yeah.
Ready to roll. They're done, and I'm gonna put a decoder into the 55.
Wrong camera.
But I should show you. I have 3 versions of 55 now.
Pa-ting.
I'll get the camera out and we can look at all 3 of them.
Roger Coleman, how's it going?
And
And yes, you asked me that question now.
what's that?
Oh, Brad did. Brad asked me, is that the start of my helix behind me? Yes, that is the start of the helix.
Now I have a question. I saw the helix there.
Oh,
Do you have an opening? Do you get underneath it, get through the center?
Yeah.
Do you have so there's a section there with no wood, so that's your access point?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the bed, the bed would be about this high off the ground.
The bed, your bed?
Yeah, I'm building a bed in there, so I'll be sleeping down here.
Oh, okay. Your wife kicked you out already?
Eh?
Your wife kicked you out already?
Yeah, kicked me into the basement.
Oh,
But yeah, that's the start of it. And then Roger Coleman, how's it going? I seen you pop in.
that lower section you call the bed, is that the start of the first level?
No.
Oh.
No. So see where I got to cut that track in, the switch. And then you can see my green tape on the ground.
I'm not sure if I'll fit there, Mark. My knees won't allow me to go down there anymore.
It's
Yeah, you can put a dog in there for sure.
oh yeah. Yeah. Sadie and I can sleep under there comfortably. No problem.
No comfort, no problem.
So you can see where the tape goes over there. That'd be the entrance point to the helix.
Yeah.
But not on the floor, obviously. That's just the outline for my bench work.
Yeah.
And then, that switch you see there,
Yeah.
that will be going out to this part. And probably have 2 main lines.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
a single one.
there's Chris Covia. Go home. Welcome, Chris.
Chris, how's it going?
And
then that is the bench work for the helix.
yeah.
And then, my entrance point will be down here. I'm going to have a bridge, depending on my radius. I got to mark that out yet. But my entrance point will be down here and then come around here. This here is 6 by 8 feet. And
So
then,
that's the first level of the helix there.
well, that's the base.
Okay.
So it's lower than my actual bench work,
Okay.
right? So, because I still got to put 3/4 inch plywood down
Okay.
and then cut the center out
Yep.
and then do the helix.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You're
Looking
gonna cut
forward
the
to
helix
on that.
using a jigsaw, or you can use a router and a template.
I'm not sure.
Because if you need a router, I'll loan you my big router.
I got a brand new router. I think I've only used it 3 times
Well, I got a D-handled big one.
because the boss gives you jobs to do, and then it's like, well, I need this tool.
Yeah. Okay, I understand.
So then I go get this tool and use it once or twice.
All you gotta do if you make your first template, your first piece, and get it exactly where you want it, and then you can go to cut them out rough quickly, and then use the router to fine tune it.
Yeah.
But if you want to see a really good helix build, check out Jason Wood in Australia. He did a fantastic build.
Yeah.
Helix.
Yeah, I've checked it out. He's done a good job on the helix. Kyle Stevens, how are you?
He sent the template pattern he used and the
Yeah.
felt that I told you about for Sparky's helix.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back.
Ironwood.
Ian
How's
and
it going?
Ironwood, welcome. Yeah, so he covered his helix in felt, like a fabric of some sort.
Yeah.
That's better than cork.
Yeah, I'm just going right to the wood when it comes in the helix. That way you don't have to worry about it. It's not going to shift on you.
No, I think it's
Same as the club layout.
or something, but it's your choice.
Yeah.
Your
In
labor.
both hub helixes, we don't have any.
You're gonna paint the wood to seal it before you get too crazy.
Yeah, we don't have any cork or anything on the helix at the club. It's right to the wood,
Right.
and it works really well. And it's not noisy because you use furniture grade plywood. It's quiet.
Well, there's furniture grade, paint grade plywood versus cabinet grade plywood.
Yeah. Anthony
You don't
asked me, "How do you like the scale train CPKC engine?" I haven't picked it up yet, to be honest with you, Anthony. Just haven't had time. My time this weekend was getting stuff done around the house.
I pre-ordered the Athearn Genesis GP38 version of that one.
Nice. So yeah, I am looking forward to picking that up. Just haven't done so yet. What size is the helix, Ronald? It is 6 feet by 8 feet, but basically it's six by 6. So 6 feet long, 6 feet wide. I just made the bench work like I think it's 8 feet, 6 by 8.
Yeah, Mark, I pre-ordered the GP38-2 in the CPKC. One of the first ones in the GP38 they actually repainted. Of course, I had to get the Kodachrome too, Mark.
So yeah, Ravenhawk did he got 2 of those CPKC scale trains and did a review on them.
Okay. Well, the
What's the Ritz radius? Radius is going to be like a 36, 32, give or take.
he wants, I guess, how many levels of the helix, how many spirals.
Oh, well, I got to go up 18 inches, so whatever that gives me. Probably 3 turns,
Well,
maybe
more
4, maybe
18
4.
inches. If you're 3 inches between height, 3, 6, 12.
Sadie, what do you do?
I would think 5.
Yeah,
That's 5 times 3 is 15. So if you go with a 3.5 inch height, give or take, because you want enough height for your Mevo cameras.
yeah.
Hey, Mr. Dwight Curley, welcome, sir.
Curly dog, tuna can Curly. How you doing? Hard getting out of bed. Well, especially being that low to the ground, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get that. I'm down that low. It's hard. Hey,
Right.
there's Mr. Around the Layup Podcast, Ray. See, we're in black today, Ray, not the red.
Oh, you got your black on? I got my
I got
black
the black.
on. Holy mackerel, Sadie.
Got the black.
What'd you
See
eat?
that? See that?
What?
There we go.
Don't trip
There we
over
go.
me.
See?
Walk up there.
For life.
Say hi. Over this way. Okay.
Go that way.
Oh, it's okay. Go lay down. Go chew your toy. Go chew your toy.
But
Good girl. Good girl.
hey, Mr. Scott Rails.
Dave,
Hey.
hi. Go lay down. Go lay down. Whew. I think, whew. Awful strong toot there, dog.
Oh, well, you fed him, right?
Well, she just had some kind of stew. Now she's chewing her bone.
No tuna
Okay.
cans tonight?
Huh?
No tuna cans?
No tuna cans.
No
But whatever
tuna
she ate. Woo. So, question for you: what's a good way to unget your track off the ballast? Do you use 100% alcohol?
Oh, well, hot water should help take it off
Where is that?
because it's white glue, right? You use or you use
Hot water and dish soap.
Yeah, but what kind of glue do you use for the ballast? White glue?
White glue.
Okay, and how's your track held down with?
Nails?
So you didn't glue the track down.
No, not here. Hey, Dan's Model Railroad and Stormy Sky Productions.
I would
So
think
you're
water and a scraper, but you get the track off. And do you have a bathtub?
Yeah.
Throw the track into the tub, let it soak for a few days. Don't tell your wife. Jack Daniels, yeah.
Yeah, we got soap and hot water.
Well, once you should be able to get it up pretty quickly with a good putty knife, and just scrape it. Spray it with soap and water, and just scrape it off. Look at it. If you watch you saw Harrison's last video.
Yeah.
He took a scraper and took off the ballast and the track in 20 minutes.
Yeah, we could use Canadian Club. That works too.
Yeah.
Sadie, go lay down. You're
Yeah,
buggy there.
All the northern come from the cheap seats.
Oh. So yeah, I got some cutting I gotta do.
He might be.
Huh?
I said Sparky's lurking. He might be.
Oh, you never know, Sparky.
Never know.
I got my little Dremel.
Yep.
Miniature Dremel with cutting wheel on it.
I have
The assembly for cutting wheel.
Yeah, I have that.
Here's the blades. You better go lay down because you don't have PPE on.
Oh, so there's a maybe guy here.
Who's the maybe guy?
Sparky. Hey,
Oh,
hello,
yeah.
Sparky. And Deep Run Mike, welcome.
Deep Run Railroad Mike, how's it going? And Sparky 107, 107.
Yeah.
Whew.
And so
There, we got the blade on. Ooh.
is that one of those 2-inch blades for cutting track? You cut down track with them?
Yeah.
Okay. I use a smaller one than that. I have some blades that I've had for years, but they're actually made by Black & Decker.
Oh, this is Dremel.
Yeah, I've had these. There used to be a Black & Decker outlet store in Cambridge. I bought them there.
I'm just reading.
This is what Ray did. I have a bunch of track I recovered from my buddy's lathe. I thought about buying a section of gutter and using that. Yeah, that's another thing too. Is some sort of trough to soak it. You know, you could do, Mike. Do you have any 2-3-inch PVC drain pipe in the house?
Drain pipe.
Yeah, you know the white pipe.
Yeah.
Go get an end, glue it on the end, and fill that with hot water, and put your track inside it, and soak it. Dump
Oh,
it.
yeah. Well, I'm not worried about this piece. I'm cutting out because the switch is going there.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about saving. What's that?
No, if you want to clean your track, though, you can soak it in that. You can leave it for a couple of days and soak with hot water.
Yeah. So I gotta take off this fascia.
Yeah.
I marked it from here. I gotta cut it off. Gotta remove the holder. May have to move the PTC panel. I should be all right, but so the track's gonna come out,
Right.
and then this would be part of my seam going down like a little ravine. I'll take all the fascia off, probably move this, and
Now,
then
why you gotta move your PCP panels in the way, or are you gonna?
it will be in the way. Yeah.
Because you move it down toward where you're sitting and add one further upstream just by an extra cable.
Yeah. Oh, that cable's plenty long enough. I got it wrapped up underneath.
but you can add more to the layout. That's what I have.
Oh yeah.
I have 4 panels on my layout.
I'm gonna make sure this is square.
Hey, Robin Gagnon, welcome, sir.
Robin, how you doing? Before I start cutting,
Yeah.
and that's square. So I'm happy with that. I'm trying not to lose
Hey,
earnings.
Stormy Sky. Oh, and Kyle, I finally got a chassis rolling stock. I have a caboose. I'm working on the wheels and couplers on. That's the idea, I think, Gary. That's the sort of plan, this sort of footprint idea. That's
What's
how I
that?
did my layout too, lay a table to the floor.
Yeah.
But I do have a chassis caboose now. I don't
Hey,
have a
sorry,
rough floor.
77.
Hey, Sidetrack 77. Yes, I got lots of clamps.
Yeah. So that the tape on the floor just gives me an idea where everything's gonna be.
Yeah.
Like roughly. I'm not sure if I'm coming out this far, but this here is a little over. It's almost 2 feet,
Okay.
and that still gives me 2 feet to walk in between the layout and the helix.
Right. So basically now your construction right now is focusing on the helix and getting the framework in for your second level.
Correct. That and the lift down. I got lots I got going on here.
Yeah.
I was 2 days working on the layout this weekend.
I have lots of cabooses too, Carl, but did not have a chassis system. So I have a chassis.
You got one of these?
Yes.
They work well.
You know, I use that for removing glued down cork.
Yeah, that'll work too.
Yeah, I use that. But a friend of mine told me he did an idea for putting down cork. He uses a 50-50 mix of the glue. So if you ever have to take the cork up, you can probably get it up without damaging because the glue is not as adhered. So
Right.
I use white glue and it doesn't come up without destroying it.
So safety equipment. Have your safety glasses on.
Yeah.
PPE first. I'm gonna mute it because it is loud.
Okay. You mute
Right.
yours then. We'll
Got
chat.
me.
He won't hear us chat about him, so we can talk. This is
Yeah,
open
talk
range.
what?
Talk about Mike.
Got my earplugs in.
Got your earplugs in. Now he's gone away. So I guess he's cutting the fascia now. No blasting?
I'm probably in trouble for that, but
What you do?
I just turned that on and I forgot the CEO's in French class.
Oh. Yeah, Robin, if you mute your microphone, it'll be quiet. I tell you. Mine's not quiet, I tell you. Yeah, that's right, Mark.
What's that?
Yeah, Carl, yes, it was a blue box. I got a repair kit for doing the couplers.
Well, I can hear you now.
Yeah. Hey, Hunter, I'll go get it, and I'll go get it. So you hang tight for a second. So there's a blue box.
I'm gonna probably need another tool for that. So yeah, just taking the fascia off where I don't need it. Oops. Because my bench work is gonna attach to here, but it'll be lower. And then I am doing risers. Is it like 1920 silent movies? Could be. Why? Can you not hear me? I thought I took myself off my mute.
I hear you.
Okay. I'm only catching part of the conversation because my back's the other way. Does that make sense?
What's that?
Dun, 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 dun. Did you see what?
I just changed my camera on you gap away. So that's the caboose. It is a blue box. They're both blue boxes. I replaced the couplers on one end, steel wheels. I ran out of wheels for the rest of the cars, so I couldn't change them.
So now you're cleaning out the hobby stores and wheel sets.
Well, I didn't buy. Dundas didn't have any, but they were $5 more than the other two stores, so I'm going to get them there. They didn't have any stock though.
That's closer. Huh? Hey, Eric, how you doing?
But that's the Chessie blue box and Ontario Northland blue box. This is Joe Rader's favorite stuff.
Let me get some putty knives.
Yeah. So I still have a horn hook coupler on the one end, and I'm going to take that off. I haven't done it yet. So, but I had a chassis system.
You know what else I come across today?
What's that?
Bloopers.
Bloopers?
Bloopers. You know?
What are they?
Huh?
Like bloopers? Like a video blooper?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was going across some stuff, and here's a funny one.
Hey, Eric, welcome.
Hey,
And
Wesley, how's it going?
Wesley?
I'll give you some funny comedian stuff. I don't know if I'm going to do a video on bloopers, because I do have some outtakes. Here's one here I did. This is a while ago. I want to say this is last year or 2 years ago now. Hopefully you get a chuckle. Hello, everybody. Okay.
I didn't even do.
So that was, I had the CEO running the camera and doing an unboxing. And she was handy helping me out.
The CEOs are handy. Very important.
Yeah, very important.
Yeah.
Where's the other one? Can you? Yeah, here's one. Can I share this on the screen? Mark says we need more. Okay, I like making folks laugh. Kind of why I did that last short where I 40 below out, and I said, "Forget this. I ain't waiting for the signal timeout."
Right.
Is this gonna work? Yeah, this should work. Will you hear it though?
Oh.
Let's make us smaller.
Well, I'm out of the picture altogether.
No, you're in the corner. See you there?
Oh, there he is.
Okay. Tell me if you got audio. Can you let me know if you could hear it? Can you hear that?
No, I see your
Okay.
finger.
Oh man. Didn't I have to I had to do something last time to share one of this, didn't I? To get
I forget what you did, but your finger's
Yeah.
pointing pretty good.
Trackside Mike here coming at you live. You can't hear that?
Sorry, I'm not live.
I hear it now.
Night 7. Anyways, thanks for coming out to watch my unboxing video of mini prints.
Don't forget, Mini Prince is live Wednesday, 7 o'clock.
Yes, the first Wednesday of the month. And I'm not here because that's Ash Wednesday.
Okay, let's get further into this because I think I
Can
did like
put that picture? Sure.
how many unboxings did I do here?
I don't know.
There was a couple. There's a couple outtakes.
I never thought it. I usually don't edit too much, but I don't have a way of storing a lot of video. I don't have the space. So I can't really keep a lot of what I call the blooper stuff.
Yeah, let's see if I can find another one.
But I don't have this room because I do everything on my iPod. So I need to have.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of memory on my tablet. Am I giving up trains for Lent? No. But I'm
This
gonna.
one?
But we will be honoring Lent tomorrow.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming out. Unboxing. Got Trackside Mike here. You motherfucker.
Oops.
Oh, a nasty one.
Oh, pardon my French, and that's the end of that. That's why I should always pre-screen that stuff.
Memory cards are okay for video if I use my GoPro. I do not have a way of saving files on my iPad. Yeah, that's a
Just
good
throw
one.
it off the rail.
Hey, Chris Zell Houston, welcome.
I thought that was a clean one, so I won't share any more of those till I know
you know.
that it's good to share.
Oh, okay. But I have no way of saving stuff to a memory card on my iPad.
Yeah, that's right to the laptop.
I save right to my tablet. If I use my GoPro, the video stays on the memory card of my GoPro. But if I use my cell phone, once I'm into the tablet, I delete it all. I don't have the space.
Yeah.
I just don't have.
That's why you should always check your videos out before you pop them up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I have a device, a card reader, but it would not work on my tablet, and I didn't give up. So I don't.
Try and keep that PG. So I apologize for that.
As soon as I upload to YouTube, I delete everything. So I don't have. I think I only have 64 megabytes of storage on my iPad. It's an older one. I've had it about 5 years. I don't have a lot of space. The new one would have more, but I don't have it. If I used all, I'd be broke. Yeah. So.
So yeah, mark the track before I cut it.
Yeah.
Right. Because I want to be precise.
But I got my my 55s out. I got 3 of them here.
You're 55.
Yeah, the switchers, TH&B. Now, Spark wants to know: are we allowed to swear in the chat? Well,
No, I try and keep it train related and PG. That was my fault. That slipped. That was just some of the old bloopers that I had.
PG, is that progressive groovy?
And I don't post that stuff on my channel. And even in the rants, I don't swear.
Yeah. Ray uses high-end tool for cutting his tracks. He must have been watching Sparky's video, because Sparky uses a sawzall for cutting foam. Mike the Sailor.
Mike the Sailor, yeah, that was bad.
That's the road number, Derek. THB had a switcher, road number 55. And I have 3 different versions of them now. Well, I don't know about in the UK, but beer cans are worth money. Believe it or not, that's how the homeless get money to buy food sometimes.
And we're unmuted.
You're unmuted.
And now I just gotta try and get the track lift up.
Okay. So you're cutting a track that's for the lead into your helix, right? What did I hear you say here? We'll pay cash for a lot of stuff. Might be, we still fill a jar, and it's a nice boost to the account night before overseas trips each June. Pay with cat, interesting.
Oh, got a shot.
I throw my change into the drawer and my wife takes it, so I don't see it. Usually it pays for candles at the church. Buzzword, fascinating.
I wonder if you could beat that out. Go back and re-edit your live.
Yeah. But I know we're having pancake supper at the church tomorrow night. That's buzz. Now what are you doing? You ran away.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I had to go wet the sponge
Oh, okay.
for the soldering iron.
Some places don't want to take debit cards no more if they lose too much money. They're going back. I think Starbucks is one. They want to try and go back to the cash.
Cash only?
Well, then the card players take the money, make profit off your card purchase. So
Nice. Wonder if I can slide this up.
that's what I need. Oh yeah, that's right. But see, I don't have hundreds in my wallet, so I'm okay. I'm safe. I might have $10 in my wallet. That's it.
Well, I was
It's gonna happen, Mark. In a cashless society, I don't carry cash.
I was down $55 today, and then I went up 55.
Oh, okay. Well, we went and got eggs today, and normally we go to the farmer and pick up the eggs, and normally we would put cash in the jar, the honor system, to pay for the eggs. We pay $6 a dozen. Well, someone came in and stole that $6. So now we start to make it to protect our egg investment. We do an e-transfer now.
You got one of these tools sets?
What is it?
A bunch of different blades.
I used to have one of those. Not anymore. I have the blades, but I'm trying to find a decent brand. I like a North American made tool. I'd rather pay the extra money for, because the ones I got now, I go buy the blades for, and they don't get holding very tight.
Right.
Now Ryobi makes one. I see it out on Facebook all the time. You had to order it, so I thought looking into that.
Nice. Yeah, so I lost $50 out of my wallet, and then I found it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, that was a bonus.
Yeah, good. But yeah, I want to get a decent knife. You know what tool? Do you have a saw in your kit of knives there?
not this kit, but I do have another kit that has knives in it.
No, saw.
Or sorry, saw. Yeah.
Yeah, I use that for cutting when you lay in track. It's got a saw, but for cutting the plastic on the ties to
Yeah.
get them out of the way. When the track's already laid, you just go underneath and cut it and slice it off.
Nice.
I won't be here in 50 years, so don't worry about it.
In 50 years?
No.
Me neither. What's in 50 years?
I don't know. It won't be cashless society for sure.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, I won't be here.
So
I'm gonna make Mark come and get all my trains.
man, I got this glued on pretty good. Here we go.
I was talking to a lady at the restaurant the other day, and she had to take her Canon to get
That's done.
repairs, and the bill was $1,400. So you got a deal.
1400.
Hey, Thomas Grassley, welcome.
Thomas Grassi, how's it going?
And
So there is a cab crew this Wednesday as well at 8 o'clock. First Wednesday of the month.
yeah,
Stu, you're more than welcome to come on Wednesday night. 8 o'clock.
I may be able to help. I may be able to jump in because I think we've done church service going to be a little bit earlier. I think because we're having Ash Wednesday service on Wednesday.
Nice. Yeah, Easter. What this Easter this year's?
It's in April.
Yeah, later.
Yeah, it is. It has to do with the way the sun and the big scholars decide when it is. But yeah, it's in. But Wednesday is Ash Wednesday, so 40 days from there.
40 days, 40 nights.
Yeah.
Yeah, so going back to that Jordan spreader,
Yeah.
the thumbnail, that was 504. Was up in Stratford 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Yeah.
And I don't think they've had those back on the rails for quite some time. But all the snow we got here in Ontario,
Oh yeah, it's massive.
yeah, it held up rail service from Via.
Yep.
CN. There's a lot of snow.
Anthony, excuse me, you're clicking on me.
Who?
Thomas Grassi, you can buy DCC Concepts direct from them. You don't have to go to Iron Plant. And also, Kingston Motorworks in Canada will sell them too, but you should be able to buy direct from them, because I do. Just go on their website and just order it, and they'll mail it to you.
Okay, Kyle. Catch you later. Don't work too hard tonight.
Yeah.
Floyd's on them, 47 to 30. Hit that like, it's free.
Yeah.
It helps out the analytics of YouTube.
I thought we'd go back to the tin cans and the string, Mark.
Oh yeah, that's quite possible.
I would love to get rid of the texting. You talk like a human. Hey, Urban Nelson, welcome. And okay, Carl, take care, eh?
How far back are you in the chat?
I'm right there.
There is one StreamYard.
I only got one.
I don't know. I'm missing some of the questions there.
There's a kid. Don't remember where. Yeah, Kingston Locomotive Works sells DC Concept stuff, but I buy from them but I also buy from DC Concepts direct from the UK. And their shipping is quite reasonable from the UK.
What are you buying now?
Well, if you want to buy DC Concepts stuff, you can buy direct from DC Concepts in the UK.
Yeah.
Or in the US, you go to Iron Plant Hobbies. In Canada, you go to Kingston Locomotive Works.
Right.
If you want to buy DC Concepts. And I don't know if Larry the DCC guy gets
Larry
any
Tucker.
kind of discount because he's a major supporter of DCC Concept stuff on his channel. I only go there because if they don't got any stock in Kingston and they have it in the UK, I'm gonna order it. That's all. It's not
Ray, how's
the
it going?
point of the price.
Okay, Derek. Take care, Eric. Thanks for coming on.
A perfect example, Mark. I'll get it. I'll show you. I got it over here. They make circuit boards. They make I use them for my PowerPoints for my layup. See if I had a pack out for Mike because he wanted his layup.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can read it. Of course, when I want it, I won't find it.
That's usually how it goes.
But,
I think I just got these sleepers sitting in there. Yes, I do.
I had it out the other day for Mike, and I moved out of my way.
There, that come out. And soap and water is lifting up the ballast. So that's good. That one here too? No, that one's at that.
Yeah, I moved it somewhere out of sight, so I don't have to go hunting for it. But they make dowel pins for modules for locating layouts.
Oh, there's not even a drop there.
They also make frog juices too.
Frog juicers.
And,
Let's move that. That wasn't soldered. That's good. Let's get that out of the way of the camera. Okay. There it is. It's coming.
yeah. Yeah, that's right, Ray. They are the dealers in the U.S.
DCC Concept.
He buys them from our Iron Plant Hobbies in the U.S. Okay, Ray. Ray. Yeah, Iron Plant Hobbies. That plastic, you need a metal scraper, Mikey.
Yeah, it's probably up in the garage, my other toolbox.
Oh, okay. I got one here. I was using
Okay.
it today.
She is no good there. There you go. So yeah, just working away here, getting things done on the layout.
Yeah, I was working on the layout today. I finished. Well, not quite. I should move the camera around. I can show you the buildings I worked on.
Right?
I show these the difference between THB switchers and generations of models.
Yeah.
I'll turn the camera around there when you're playing with that, and I'll go get the other camera for the what I'm doing down the other end. So let me turn this camera here. And we'll make me bigger. So this guy here, this is that is the new Walters Proto 55. That's DCC and sound. And this guy here, this one my hands on, this is the lifelike version that I got from Brad.
Nice.
And the one in the middle here, this is the one I dropped on the floor. This is a Proto 2000. And this guy here is custom painted. A friend of mine did this for me. And it's DCC non-sound. So that's 3 generations of the 55 THB SW9 switchers. So I gotta fix this guy here. And you can see it, it's hard to see on this camera here, the different paint colors. But the color we used for this one here in the middle, that was the paint that Repeato Trains used to supply. So that's the difference of the 3 switchers. And I'm going to add, this guy here is going to come DCC non-sound. So that's my 55 collection. And let me turn the camera around.
You got quite the collection.
Oh, I got lots of trains. I got lots of TH&B.
Yeah.
And I'm going to turn the camera, the other camera, and we'll go for a tour. I'll take it down to the building. I won't get too far.
Because I solder all my joints.
That's the one I just finished completing. That's a Walters background kit.
Without stabbing myself.
Yeah. But that's the one, and the other one's down the other end. So I'll bring the other one up here because it's easier to move in front of the camera up here. Oh, I can't. I got track in though. I can't do it.
Yeah, the kit's turned out pretty good there.
Yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. And it's not where I'm just scared about the camera getting too far away on me.
Yeah.
I only got 20 feet of cord. That's the one. That's another background kit I did. And I weathered it and added some rust to it and playing around with it. But the track's going to go inside that building. So you can see the track's plan I'm doing over here in the corner there.
Yeah.
It's all, right now it's going to be dead track. Can you see that okay there? Yeah. So I added a diamond. It's not going anywhere. It's just more I'm going to park switchers on there with the box part. That's cool.
Never fails after the fact. I'm just gonna cut that.
What's that, Mike?
Well, I'm just gonna cut that track out.
I got the tools you need to do it.
Enough's enough.
I got tools. I'm gonna be doing. That's okay, Todd. Welcome, Todd. I'm gonna be doing a clean out of tools. If you live in the Dundas neighborhood and you need something, I might have something you can have.
There you go.
I'm gonna do a major purge in the spring.
How long does it take to get a track up? And hopefully I got that cut good.
Why don't you go get the other tool? And we'll
Might have some repairing to do.
not repairing.
But if you're gonna cut it out.
Why do you have a blue measuring tape that goes up to 25 feet in the metric system? I go by a tape measure. I make sure it's non-metric. I don't use metric too often.
You don't use metric?
Not when it comes to woodworking, no.
And then that finally comes off there.
Yeah.
After all that. Never fails. I'll move that light before I break it.
Oh, you need a blue because you already have yellow and I never seen a blue. Like the actual tape is blue because most measuring tapes are yellow tapes.
Done with that. I got some track work or some cork to fix, but that's all right. I'll vacuum that up later.
Oh, okay. So a Mastercraft is blue, and so is Turkshire Lumber.
And then I got a track file. You get these at your hobby shop, but I got these at OVR.
What's that?
Track file.
I have a Nicholson point file.
That way you don't have any burrs.
Yeah, I have a Nicholson point file from work.
And then I can put the switch in. Except I gotta replace the cork here, but that's no problem. I can fix that. That's an easy fix.
Yeah, Rick, I've never used. I was brought up in the imperial world for woodworking, so I've always got used to that. But
No burrs, that's the key. Hey Bob, how's it going?
Bob and PK Model Works, welcome.
How are you tonight? So yeah, just hot water, 100% rubbing alcohol. Or if you can't get that, I'm sure 99 is probably good enough. It will lift up your ballast. It will loosen it up. It will help you when you go to put your ballast on. So
Yeah. I don't have any ballast down in, other than under my bridge, my lift gate.
yeah,
I'm going to be doing ballasting on the elevated section when I do the back of the track.
yeah.
But I'm not sure of the whole thing yet. But that we ballast first. And I'm working on that area. I might start painting trees soon too.
Nice.
Okay, Mark, thanks for popping in.
Hey Mark, see you Thursday night or on the next live.
Yeah,
Till then, keep it on the tracks, keep it PG,
don't fall out.
don't fall off.
Something like that.
Because we went off the tracks earlier tonight.
No, we didn't. Didn't hear a thing.
Didn't hear that?
No. Fully innocent.
Yeah, so I might be able. I'll probably be able to save this piece. I'll just have to cut it out.
Mm-hmm.
Easy fix. But yeah, I've always left room on this layout to add. Don't forget, this was just my original little point-to-point shelf layout, and then I just kept adding to it. Hey, Moonsville, how's it going?
We painted all our tools at Duke Electric blue. Duke blue.
Duke Blue.
Yeah.
Oh, what was the blade?
What's that? That's the thing I found. I want to find a better quality hobby knife handle that's going to hold the blades better.
Yeah.
The ones I got one good one. It's an XL. I bought that from Otter Valley. But the other ones are ones that I think it's China, I don't know, but it doesn't hold the blade very good.
No?
No. It's a backwards thread, too.
Yeah, this is going to be an easy fix. Hey, that's all part of Model Railroad. Easy fixes
That's right.
and working on the layout.
I was on my later on off today a few times. I had to stop for a few times.
Eating sleepers, because they'll still be good.
Had to stop and rest.
Yeah, you got to do that once in a while. Like,
Oh no, I get fatigued more often than ever I used to be.
yeah, I get that, but I mean, there's
Not
there's
like me.
nothing you have to like work on it all day, all night.
I couldn't do that anymore.
Do a little bit at a time, right? Do whatever time you
Well, I
have.
told you the other day I was moving a tote down in the train room.
Yeah.
It was just empty boxes. And I threw my heart right up to lunch. My blood
Yeah,
pressure
like don't rush it.
half an hour.
Here, I'll go grab a piece of cork. I'll be right back.
I got cork here. Yeah,
I
stack
got,
it.
I got a few boxes here. Not too much though.
No, it's hard to get.
So another reason why don't throw out your small pieces of cork on your layout.
Oh no, I use them.
You know what I mean?
Really?
Like here's a piece that I could use for, doing switches, whatever.
Yeah.
Or repairs like this.
Yeah, I was cutting short pieces today for that.
There you go. Easy fix right there. I got her back in
That's right.
no time, right?
No time at all.
Oh. Just trying to straighten this up a little bit.
Okay, Sparky, you have a good night. We'll chat
Sparky.
later.
I'll look at I'll have to get back to Sparky's one of these days.
Yeah, he's doing the doubleheader tour
What is that?
weekend after my tour.
Is that in April?
22nd. No, it'll be the last. It's still in March, I think.
Oh, it is in March. Okay. I wasn't
Yeah,
sure.
mine's on the 22nd.
Excuse me. Yeah, I'd like to get down there for that.
You gotta come mine first then, or I'll beat you up.
Oh, man. When's yours? Next week?
22nd. Are you not turning into me? No, probably not.
Yeah. I think you said
22nd. 22nd.
22nd?
Hey, Pistoria, Ohio Model Railroad Club, welcome.
Mike, how's it going?
The 22nd of March, 9 o'clock till 5 o'clock,
22nd. Is that a Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
Okay. I'll make a day trip. How's that sound?
I wouldn't do it on a Sunday.
Yeah, I know. That's why I figured it was a Saturday, but I just want to double check.
Now, Chris has a question. How'd your balance come up?
Chris, I used I sprayed it first before the show with 100% rubbing alcohol
Right.
spray bottle. Actually, I think it's 100 or 99. I don't buy less than 99, so it's either 100% or 99.
Mm-hmm.
I give it a soaking, and then I used wherever it went the turkey baster
Yeah.
and hot water and soap. It's over around here somewhere.
Somewhere.
Anyways, I use that hot water and soap and just soaked it. Get up she came. So there's the cork in. I got to glue it down yet, but
Well, now cork is a rare commodity.
rare commodity.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna put a switch machine probably here. So yeah, look at that, perfect fit. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself.
Well, Ray, the Beatles. I remember 1969. I was in grade 11, grade 8, grade 10. Their Abbey Road came out.
You say 1969?
Yep, Abbey Road.
Yeah, Bryan Adams.
You weren't probably around.
Summer of 1969. Who, me?
Yeah. How when were you born?
I was close. I was close.
Oh, you're close. I like Zeppelin. I have their Wall album, Another Brick in the Wall. I have that album.
That's not Zeppelin. That's Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd. Yeah, Zeppelin did. Not much Zeppelin. I got rid of a lot of our CDs and stuff because we just don't play it no more.
You mean records?
Well, I started high school in '67, so '69 the Apollo moon landing. All I know is during the Apollo moon landing, we had a guy come up try and sell us a Kirby vacuum cleaner, and it broke during the demonstration. It was disturbing my watching the Apollo moon landing. My aunt was up. What's that?
The old Kirby vacuum.
Yep. Well made. Eric, I don't think I had 3 copies, but I gave them all away last year, but I had over 500 45s, and they were only played once.
Did you have the old what was that, Amtrak?
No, I did have a real tape player, but I had a linear tracking turntable, and I recorded all the 45s onto. Maxell used to make a 23-minute per side tape.
Yeah.
And we used that for DJing. We would put 3 songs on. I would put 3 songs onto a cassette tape.
Nice.
And we used cassette because we didn't have the CDs, didn't have the computer technology as you have now.
Yeah.
Now you don't need anything.
Ooh,
I have a lot of stuff. No, not everything, Derek. Back then, I was into the trades. I was.
Look at that, perfect fit. No gap really.
That's good. You need some gap for expansion.
Well, yeah, I this end I get a little bit of a gap, but I mean, my cut down here is perfect. Like no issues.
I don't worry about. I used to try and get the track so tight, and after I see track can change a bit, I started. Yeah, Ronald, I was a DJ, but me and friends, we did it for a hobby. made some pocket money.
Oh yeah, it was, James is known as Disco James.
Well, they used to have Canada's Wonderland had an amplifier. They
Or
had,
Saturday Night Live Fever.
they had two of them in the Wonderland. Two of these amps, the Alpha 440. We had one. Yeah, that's right. We didn't have a CD. We had tapes. Yeah, I gave it away. It lost a channel on the one side, and I couldn't get it fixed, so I got rid of it. And I had a couple of cassette decks, direct drive, but they failed, and Techniques went out of business as far as supplying parts, so I couldn't fix it.
And I always say on my cork too.
No, Derek, I recorded them all. I recorded them. I had a linear tracking turntable, and it was all controlled outside the turn. It was a high end turntable, and I didn't need the didn't need it. Yeah, I didn't use turntables. I used cassettes. I recorded everything. But we used our speakers were made in Toronto, a place called Studio Lab.
Sam the record man.
But
There you go. What that take? A couple
I was
seconds.
back in the late 70s.
So I get these at Home Depot or Lowe's or just a sanding block.
Yep.
And oops.
I got believe it or not, Mike, I got a drawer full of sanding discs for a palm sander.
Yeah.
But they're for my old Porta-Cable, and so they're different hole configurations. I use them for sanding pads like that. I got tons of them.
So I sand the hang on there, Bob, I'll tell you in a minute. I sand my cork, right?
Yeah.
Just where you get a nice edge. It's not all rough.
I do it after it's glued down.
Yeah, well, I did that now.
Now, Bob asked about your tape on the floor.
Bob, that tape on the floor is my expansion. So hang on, let me move my phone.
Yeah.
That's why I'm putting a switch in here.
Yeah.
And it's gonna run out double main line into the helix. I'll move my camera over to the helix so you can see what I'm working on there. Boom. That's the frame for the helix. It's 6x8. The helix itself will be 6x6 double main line. That is the plan. Underneath the helix is going to be my bed.
Yeah.
Dog couch.
Question for the helix.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you
What's
going to
that?
enter from the left or the right?
It would be your left, my right. Chris, when you coming over to help?
You're going to go clockwise.
Nope, it would be counterclockwise. Let me go back to the camera and I'll stand up and show you.
Okay.
Okay, so there's
You're going to enter at the wall beneath that pennant.
Yeah, it'll be like a 30, 32, whatever
Right.
radio up here in the corner.
Yeah.
Entering in the helix this way.
Yeah.
Going around this way.
Okay.
So counterclockwise.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to come out because I won't be able to come out over here.
Yeah.
I'm not here, right? If it was here,
Yeah.
I could come out here. So I'm going to have to come out, come up here and out, and then over, kind of like a dog bone,
Yeah.
and then run along here. Obviously, pendant, some stuff has to get moved yet. And then I'll change the camera. Get rid of these 2026. What's 2026? I have some time off next year. Oh no, we're working on that before then.
He'll running train before 2026.
Yeah. After that, I'll tear down the layout and start over. And then, yeah. Hang on. Let me move this camera. Up there. The dartboard has to come down yet.
Right.
Because basically, well, probably about 3 or 4 inches lower than that would be the bench work for the next level. Because I want to leave room that I could always go another level if I wanted to. Go 3 levels.
Oh, make it
But
more complicated.
2 for sure.
Yeah.
Let's get 1 and 2 done first. Then I'll worry about 3. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, I get the idea. I'm curious to see how you're going to do when you get the entry. I can see it going around the top, but I'm just curious how you're going to get back. You don't have a lot of space between the turn to get back into your main line, so you're going to have to branch out a long ways away because you got to make a 36-inch radius turn to exit that helix. You need 6 feet of space.
No problem, Bob. Yeah, that's why that helix is 6 feet.
Yeah, I know, but you're coming out on a curve. You don't have 3 feet between the helix and your existing benchwork. I would really see how you're planning the exit turn.
I have 6 feet.
So you're going to enter at the back of so you're going to exit and enter on your existing benchwork, the back of the benchwork, the back.
Yeah, there's 6 feet right here.
Okay. Right, James still, yeah.
So the helix is going to be an up and a down. So you know what I mean? 2 lines, 2 tracks.
Right.
One going up, one coming down.
Well, yeah, normally you would do 2 tracks. Sparky's got 2 tracks.
Yeah.
But his tracks enter together though. And he exit together. Because his helix is at the end of the layer, at the end of the benchwork, so it's like a balloon at the end.
Yeah.
You don't have that balloon. You're off to the side.
Yeah, well mine, hang on. I think you're getting lost. So enter in here.
Yeah, that part I get.
Exit over here.
Oh, okay, you're gonna start from the other corner.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You see where I'm talking now?
Yeah, I see. You're gonna exit at the back wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is 8 feet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start exiting out here.
Yeah.
Basically, we'll do it this way. There's 6 feet. Where my arm is. That's 6 feet from that wall to here.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So I'm gonna come out.
It makes sense. I would. Yeah, it'll look a lot better when I see that your tractor. You'll see it.
Yeah. I agree, Bob. It's not the easiest thing to do. That's what's been holding me up for sure.
I don't think it's that complicated. Everybody thinks to make it like a complication, but it's not that complicated. Once you get your radius determined you're going to use,
Yeah.
and you got your entry level situated correctly, and you plan your exit, I think it'd be all right.
Yeah.
No, it's not that complicated. I don't see it. It's just that your entry point That's the starting point. If you watch, there's a couple of good people out there that done the helix before, like Peter L. is one, and Jason Wood. It's critical that you get that entry slope correct. And another one too is Jason the Train Freak. He's another resource too for helixes.
Yeah.
That's all it is getting that entry point. They do take up a lot of room, Derek. That's why I did not do a helix.
Yeah.
I just didn't have the, like, I can do a loop on that peninsula, but I gotta keep it the 20-inch. I don't know, 20-inch radius if I'm lucky. I can't do more than that because I thought of it.
Yeah, this bench work here behind me is 6x8.
Yeah.
Right, because that's part of my going into my existing. I'm not going to do senior on the helix, Stormy, until I don't have any issues in the helix.
Yeah.
Because at least I can get up at the helix from underneath.
Yeah.
Just like we do at the club. We get on a creeper and we roll underneath in case we got a derailment or something. It will happen.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Depending on how you build your train, how you contrast your train.
Mm-hmm.
If you got light in the middle and heavy on the back or whatever, it will derail.
Oh, it's a big helix, Derek. That's for sure.
Yeah, 6x6. 6x6 is a helix. Chris figures, and I've talked to Andrew, 6x6 foot helix will give you a 36 outside radius and a 32 inside radius. And that's what any rail says as well.
Yeah.
Right? You want a big need some center support. Yeah, I'm not done that. I got to get more 2x4s. Yeah. Definitely have to get more 2x4s. I ran out.
Yeah. I got a couple here.
Well, that's no good there. You're a long ways away.
They're probably damaged. I use them for sacrificial cutting for my track saw.
But then once I get two more 2x4s,
Right.
that's the fill in, and then put the brace again here, right?
Yeah.
Got a brace, kind of build more frame, leave it open in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
and then I could cut out the plywood.
Yes.
I got to cut 2 pieces of plywood.
Well, because you're 6 feet, you're not getting. Well, unless you go a 5x5 plywood, the Baltic birch, that's 5 feet across.
Yeah, you could probably do that as long as you get up with the math of to 8 feet to cover it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 inch. Unless you're just running like 50-foot box cars and Jeeps, then 20 inch would probably be all right.
I couldn't do a 20-inch radius. No, I couldn't do it. I would have to be 24, but I could put a 24-inch loop here, but I don't think it'll work. So if your helix is 6x6, you're going to need 2 sheets of plywood to fill it because you're beyond. Correct. You need more than 2 foot.
Correct.
So you got a lot of wood to cut. You're going to waste.
Yeah, that's the problem with the helix. You waste a lot of wood.
I use it for a sawhorse, Derek, my track saw.
Oh, 2x4s?
I use it for a workbench and everything. I live in a condo. I don't have a lot of room, so I take my sawhorses and fold them up. I put 2x4s on it, and I use the leftover dry cord, and I create myself a little work zone.
Bob wants to know the tape on the floor. Hang on, Bob. So you can't really see it, but this is from the existing bench work out to where the tape is a little over 1 foot.
Mm-hmm.
And then off the wall back there is 2 feet. And hang on, I'd have to move the camera a bit. Hopefully you're straight, not crooked. So in between the helix and benchwork for the helix and the tape, there's 2 feet there on the floor.
The Sparky's helix, I think his radius is 28 and 30, because his is an oval. It's only it's not 5 feet across in one direction. It's probably about 4.5. It's not, but I'm pretty sure it's 28 and 30 radius. So he's an oval. Yeah.
Yeah, he's an oval, but I thought his radiuses were bigger than that. And I think
it's not as big as what you're doing.
I think his helix is 6 feet as well.
One direction though, the other way is not.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I remember I asked him that question. I thought he said 28 was involved with one radius. So 28 radius, that's 5 feet. That's 30 inches. That's 5 feet.
I can't do his because I was. Can you run? Yes, you can. Because helix we have at the club, we have 2. I want to say they're 8 feet. There's 2 helixes, one at each end of the layout.
Right.
And we run Pastor and Gevos all day long, and Jeeps.
Sparky runs. He runs his AC 4400s and his helix without an issue. He'll run tandem 4 in a row.
Yeah, I'm doing 2%, no greater than 2.
No, you want less than. You don't want more than 2%. But I just can't remember. I just remember Sparky telling me about the 28-inch mark. But I know it's not 6 feet width.
Yeah.
It may be 6 feet in the oval length, but not the width of it.
There's how much room? There's over 3 feet there, Dick.
Stormy Sky, my layout is built 100% out of
that's 3 feet.
painter's grade cabinet plywood.
That's
all
3
my
feet.
legs are L-shaped, socket screwed together with levelers on every leg. I built it modules. I built the layout first, got it level, then I anchored to the wall. But I'm plywood, 100%. There's not
No problem.
no
No problem, Bob.
2x4 in this layout.
That's what we're here to do. Have fun
And my bench work is 40 inches high. Because when I did my design, my layout, I thought of material. So the background, 4x8 sheet of material, cut into 3 strips. That's 16 inches high for the background. If I went greater than 16 inches, then I would waste material. So 20 inches, you get 2 strips out of a 4x8. So you gotta think of material costs these days too.
Okay, Valley 56, thanks for coming out.
But it's 100% plywood. And I used, when I built the curvatures, I used Baltic birch, and I cross cut it, not rip cut it, and I formed the curve with it. And then I used that wood curve as a template pattern for my router, and I routed the plywood to fit the shape. But that's 100%. And I painted every inch of my bench work, all the framework, all painted in steel.
So
I thought I used some pallet wood, but that's a lot of extra work. I went to a high-end lumber mill in town. I had a sheet of plywood ripped up to equal to a 1x4. So
Spent
I
a
got
lot of money.
how many so what I got a sheet of plywood. And I
Wouldn't you
just
get better off just buy 1x4?
what's that?
Wouldn't you been better off buying 1x4 pine?
Nope. No, sir.
How come?
Because it's more stable. No moisture. You're talking 1x4 is a construction grade material. It's wet. It's full of water.
1x1 pine?
Yep. Oh, I wouldn't use pine. A, it's too expensive. You figure out, you take a sheet of plywood,
Yeah.
and you divide how many strips of 1x4 you'll get a sheet of plywood, and then you go to a lumber store and compare the yield for 1x4 pine, and you compare the cost difference between the two.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's hardwood. It is. It's just a lot of
Okay,
extra
well,
work to a lot of labor involved separate saving the wood. I didn't have to do. I worked with nice, clean, dry wood.
nice, clean, dry wood. I'm just fitting this all up, kind of getting it ready. 'Cause
But
once I
you
get
figure
this
out.
she's going.
I'll tell you exactly here.
I cut the nubbins off so I can slide the rail joiners under.
Divide by 3.5.
Does that make sense? Okay.
13. So a sheet of plywood will give you 13 strips of 1x4 material.
I want sheet of plywood.
One sheet. And you figure out how much it's going to cost in linear footage for 1x4 pine,
Yeah.
clear pine, number 1 pine.
That's
You
what I bought.
figure-
Number 1 pine.
What's that?
That's what I bought. Number 1 pine.
Right. You compare the cost of number 1 pine to a sheet of paint grade cabinet plywood.
And that's what I use for framing.
What? You
Does that make sense?
use 2x4.
No. On the Helix I did, not on my bench work. That's all 1x4 pine.
I would compare. Sheet of plywood's $80.
Yeah, probably something like that now, eh?
So you go in the Home Depot, or you go to a better lumber store and go to like Talbot, those kind of places there, and buy 1x4 number 1 pine.
Yeah.
You compare.
I go to Watson Lumber. I'll go there to get my pine.
Lawson Lumber is owned by Turkson Lumber now.
Yeah.
You compare the two, you'll find. I think you'll find the plywood is cheaper.
Nice. They should be required to use screws.
Screws for what?
I don't know.
But
Say what?
So get the admin.
I say Wita at the me.
It's 8:30. Yeah.
but
Oh.
Ron, but when you built your
I gotta talk
layout,
French to me. What other French did you learn tonight?
Oh, I didn't learn last night.
Oh, what'd you learn tonight?
I want lessons, Vicky.
Come on, Corbin.
But Ronald, when you built your layout, when did you build your layout? How long ago? In the last 5 years, wood's gone to the roof.
Oh, it has. Well, ever since what happened.
Yes. So
You know what I mean?
I would look into it, and that's the thing about my legs. That's not a reason why I picked 40 inches for a leg height.
That's
That's,
the next
that's half of 8 foot.
Yeah.
That's wastage.
wastage.
Less wastage, right? Hey, Rainer, welcome. Like if you do a leg, 5 feet, like
Yeah.
what Bob's doing his, That's a 5-foot bore. So I mean, you gotta buy 10-foot 2x4 to get 5 foot.
Really?
Yeah, well, if you buy an 8-footer, you're gonna have you're gonna cut a 5-foot piece off.
Right.
You got a 3-foot piece that's not. You can't get 2 legs out of the 8-foot.
I gotta put on my other glasses here.
Gotta think your yield of material when you build things. Plan ahead.
Plan ahead. That's what it's all about, eh?
That's right.
Plan ahead.
But I will tomorrow. Cause I gotta hang around tomorrow, do nothing tomorrow for 4 hours. Cause I can't eat, drink, nothing until after. But I'll figure out how much it will cost to buy 13 strips of 1x4 clear #1 pine compared to 13 strips on a sheet of 3/4 plywood.
Boy, you're a good man.
Pink grade. I bet you'll see the difference.
How did you run passenger cars along?
I don't understand the question here.
Yeah, like, is he talking about at the club? Because we don't have no issues there at the club with and I don't know what the radius is. I want to say it's like 36 or 38 inch radius.
Well, 10-foot 1x4s, $8 each. So that's that is almost $1. But my layout, I run passenger cars, and I'm 27.5 and 30-inch radius.
But yeah, we have no issues there at all. Like for the curve or
Eric, no, you do not. That's just my preference. You do not have to use a Craig to join the wood together. That is not required. I did it because I had it.
But yeah, we got no issues with that radius.
I don't have an issue with that.
2%,
But
2% grade.
$8.
Whoa, where'd that go?
So,
So you're busy tomorrow. What time are you back from what you got to do?
I go in. I gotta be in the hospital for 2:45. It's gonna take an hour for the procedure. I can't drive for 24 hours.
Okay. So how you getting home?
Well, my cousin's picking me up, taking me there.
Okay.
Okay.
As long as you got wheels, that's all.
Yeah, 11.
As long as you got
Well,
a transportation.
Well, based on $8 American for a piece of 1x4, 8 foot, that's $11 a board, say, times 13. That's $145 to buy all that material. I know you can buy a sheet of 3/4 inch paint grade cabinet plywood for about $80-$90 a sheet.
Yoser.
So you'll get more yield buying plywood. Hey, Mr. Heath.
Heath, how's it going? Ronald says Heath has an envelope to open. Could take about 2 days to open, maybe 2 weeks.
It's been waiting for 6 months, so don't worry about it.
Did Heath ever, like, I know you sent him something and it took him a while to open that. Did he ever get it open?
Nope.
Oh, he's still working on it?
Yes. But I just know up here, 1x4 pine is very expensive. When I did my other layout, I used a combination of 1x4 spruce strapping.
Yeah. So that's a big unboxing there.
That is how my layout is stable, doesn't move. I remember years ago, I built a traditional woodworker's bench out of solid maple hardwood.
But then you know it's solid.
Yeah, well, I decided I made a mistake. I used a couple of wood screws in that wood to hold together one spot,
Yeah.
and the wood grew so much that it sheared the screws right off.
Oh wow.
That's how much wood moves.
Yeah,
Much content.
especially in your basement, or different temperature changes out from outside to
Yeah.
inside in your basement.
But
And
plywood, and I painted all the wood. I sealed all the wood. You haven't sealed your helix wood.
Well, I'm not done yet.
Yeah, I
just
painted
started.
all.
Like Rome wasn't built in a day.
No, I built all my legs in the garage, and I painted it all before I put them in the house.
Yeah, paint it when it's in the house. No doubt.
Hey, Mr. Randall, welcome.
Miranda Allison, how's it going?
But that's why I did my layout. I just planned the yield out of wood.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna do a leg that's more than 4 feet, then you gotta use 10-foot lumber,
Yeah.
and you're not using plywood. You'd be wasting too much.
I got the old wood shop's full of. That's why I don't throw out all my little pieces of wood.
Oh, I use all that stuff. I got a box going here.
Right. And then whatever I can't use, well, then I'll burn it. But
Yeah, I use for shims and that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
like, just because you cut the wood doesn't mean now the wood's garbage.
Oh no, I'm sure.
You know what I mean? Keep what you can, because you never know. I'm not saying like hoard a
Might
bunch.
be in the book somewhere. But yeah, that's what I think about. And my bench work, I used. Yeah.
You never know when you need something, or you know what I mean?
But I built my believe it or not, my layout, it's all modules. It's all
Yeah.
like 20 inches by 4 feet.
That's the same as this layout. It's all in modules. So if I ever pull the pin or whatever, I
Yeah.
just take it down and away I go.
Because when I built it, I thought of plywood,
Yeah.
8 foot. So I made sure my modules are 4 feet, not greater than 4 feet. Because if I have greater than 4 feet, then I have a 3 or 4 a board that's less than 4 feet, which is wastage.
Yeah.
Everything is 4 feet. 4 feet cuts. Everything is cut to a width of a 1x4. So 1x4 is inch and 3/4, inch and 3.5 wide material.
That was an easy fix. I got all that fixed in the amount of time we were talking and carried on.
Anthony Board, I don't know. The only thing I did on my passenger cars on my Repeato line that I run, I changed the couplers to a medium and a long coupler.
Yeah.
And I got rid of the trip pins, and I eliminated a curved turnout that the trip pins were getting caught in, because my staging track was a curved radius, and it was a 20, 28 and 24, and it didn't work out.
Now this is just easy scenery work that I'm gonna have to carve out.
I use water-based paint, Ronald. I don't know. It sealed it. I didn't have a problem with my running on my layout with my passenger cars. I had issues with the couplers and the trip pin, and we fixed that problem.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was telling you, right? That's one way to check. Get rid of the
Yeah.
trip pin.
But after understanding that the trip pin and looking at the turnouts,
Yeah.
and because when the turbo, because I researched the turbo, what was causing it to short out, and that's what it do. And the wheel was going to the frog.
Yeah.
It showed out a kilter, and the wheel would short out the frog.
Nice.
That's the only point on a turnout that you have a short spot, shorting
Yeah.
condition.
So I'll just keep plugging away at that.
Yeah.
Move that down, and maybe even do an update video to show you where I'm at.
See, Rainer's got 22 inches. See?
That's your minimum. What's your maximum?
Well, I imagine it'd be 20. You're talking 2-inch track standards, it'd be 24.
What do you run? Just mostly Jeep 9s and stuff?
Who, me?
No, Rainer.
Well, he's running that, but he's running passenger cars, so that's going to be longer than the Jeep,
Yeah, that's right.
you know?
So that requires a good radius.
So based on Rainer's concept there, I, in theory, can put a reverse loop on my Peninsula
Yep.
if I use that principle. Because I thought of that. But getting it back, I would have to use, getting the track over there might be an issue.
Yeah.
Tying into something else. But I could do my Peninsula behind me here, but this part here. Let me turn the camera around.
Turn the camera up.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep you up too late, because I know you got
Okay.
stuff you do tomorrow. You all right so far?
Okay.
Okay, I'll keep going
I'm
then.
sitting around tomorrow until 2 o'clock. So there's my Peninsula there.
Yeah.
So that's approximately about 40 inches, not quite. It's a 4x8, so it's probably 48 inches across, not exactly. That's one sheet of plywood. And I
Yeah.
cut into that. So in theory, I could put a 24-inch radius loop in at the end here, reverse loop,
Right.
and cut it back into the other track that I have right there, and do a reverse loop. It's a possible. I'm looking at the idea. I just haven't got to it.
I didn't think on the lift stuff up though with that.
Oh no. I'm curious how wide this is. Let me get my yardstick.
I'll have to go back and vacuum everything after, but that's all right.
Let me move my little clothes out of there. Move the cork and I'll measure it.
$85 passenger cars.
So my Peninsula is 40 inches across.
Yeah.
So if I 24. If you see where the ruler is now, if I did a loop there, you see where the ruler is there at the end. That's not, I would lose that much space for a 48-inch. So pushing 24 in the space I have.
Just check this out.
Let me come around.
What do we got here? That's 29. So let's set her to 30.
Yeah.
Whoa. You got one of these? You can make these too, right?
Who can?
Anybody can. You make them out of yardsticks too.
What's that?
No,
What, a compass?
not a compass.
Yeah, Rainer, I think so. If my peninsula, if I can make it work, 22-inch radius, and then I could put in a reverse loop on the peninsula. But 22 would be the max because that puts me about. Just makes the space narrow in where I'm sitting here. That's all.
So that point to that point,
Yeah,
the treble, that's the treble.
yeah,
That's 30 degrees
yeah.
to get your radius.
I have a channel point like that.
So yeah, if I keep that where it is.
Channel, that's what it's called, Todd.
Yeah, treble. Hang on. Let me move the camera so you can see what I'm doing. This camera.
Yeah, I agree, Rainer.
Okay. So there's your treble.
Right.
You can do these out of yardsticks. I've seen guys do that. And then
yeah.
your one would be your starting point or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. I do have one of those in the other room, but this is a treble. This is set 30 degrees. So if I go off the wall where I think I want to start my entrance.
Yeah.
Well, I can go like 2 inches off the wall.
Right.
Then I got lots of room for a 30 degree. Or sorry, this is set at 32. And then I come 2 inches back,
Yeah.
2-inch centers. And I still have enough room for another track.
So, Grandpa Rails, that's what I did to my passion cars. I bought a KD medium and a long coupler. So I put a medium on one end and a long on the other end. And I got rid of my curved turnout that gave me grief. And I didn't have no problem running passion cars. And I'm running these guys here. I get it out of the drawer. I'm running, these are the long guys here. This is Rapido.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
That's Rapido. And I don't have a problem on 30-inch radius. And my radius is 27.5 and 30. Because I adjusted my track centers to 2.5. So I can run passenger cars.
Yeah. Same with your auto racks, right?
Yeah. I don't have an auto rack, but they're the same length. But I adjust my track center to 2.5 inches to allow a little bit more room on for passenger car.
Yeah. Your auto racks are about the same as a passenger car.
Yeah. Right.
Same radius, basically.
Yeah. But ideally, if you have a bigger radius, it does look better.
Yeah, then you can do the old tape trick. You get this tape that I get by the roll, and then you can do super elevated curves on the one side of the track.
Yeah, I didn't bother with that, but some people just use masking tape.
Yeah, that's all. Well, it's kind of like mask tape, but not really.
So what I've seen is this masking tape. Buy
Yeah.
some half-inch masking tape.
Well, it's in the other room. But anyways,
Yeah.
I just keep taping it. Like,
Hey,
working
Peterbilt 39 Real fan, welcome.
hey, Sladen.
Hey, Sladen, welcome.
Sladen.
I knew a friend of mine who lives in Montreal, and he he actually glued styrene to all the track to get super elevation, and that was a lot of extra work.
Yeah. Sladen did a rail fan video today. Had over 1,000 axles on it.
Oh, geez, that's a big train.
Yeah, it was a long train, that one.
Yeah.
Go check it
But
out.
yeah, I think everybody has different ideas, but I just know material-wise, I looked at the yield, what you get out of wood, how you cut it, how you save. If you're going more than 4 feet, then you need to buy different wood.
Yeah.
But you're gonna waste too much.
Yeah, it was Union Pacific.
Yeah.
I thought it was CN, but yeah,
Yeah.
Union Pacific train.
So
Well, James,
think so. You're gonna go.
I got a mess to clean up here,
Yes, you create a little bit.
and hopefully I don't get no strike for the
Yeah.
beat there earlier tonight. And I apologize because we like to keep it clean here.
Yeah.
Joke around, of course, but no T-bombs or anything like that.
No.
No fireworks.
No fireworks.
No fireworks.
No fireworks.
Don't forget to check out N Scale Dystopia Thursday night, Third Rail Thursday.
8 p.m.
Cab Crew Wednesday is on my channel. If you're working on your layout, come on up.
Yes, Bernard is live too, right? On Wednesday? This week?
Bernard's live at 7.
Yeah, I'll miss Bernard for sure.
And then 8 o'clock is Cab Crew, and then 9 o'clock is Heath from Humanity Junction.
Yeah. He might open the letter this Wednesday. He might.
Your letter or Robin's letter?
Oh, my letter.
Oh, okay.
He's not going to open it up until he gets his package in. He's holding it ransom. So it could be another 6 months before you open it up.
TSM when it comes.
And please, I heard the first few stories lately. Some people are going out, think it's fun to put a coin on the tracks.
They're just going to flatten it.
Yeah, well, it also causes the derailment on the car and people get hurt. So
And that's traffic.
don't do it and stay
That's
off your tracks on the real tracks. That is against the law. Yeah,
Yeah,
Ron,
look-
I ran into a minor problem with my stickers. I have a labeler that I was going to print labels out. Well, I can't find the cord or the software
Yeah, Wednesday.
Wednesday. So I couldn't, I'm trying to figure that out. So it's just got delayed. Mikey's doing Cab Crew, and I'm probably going to join him.
Yeah, I'll be working on the bench work and just plugging away, and
I'm just going to run trains.
you guys come on out and join us and talk trades and show us what you're working on. Till then, he's got a train to catch. I got a.
See you, Fred. Till the next one. Keep it on the tracks.
I got to keep it on the tracks, and we'll catch y'all later on the next
Yes,
live.
sir.
Thanks for coming out and stay safe. Happy modeling and take care, folks. Night night, James.
That was good.
All right, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna end the stream now.
You're still alive.